It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion. This is for Friday, March the 15th. I'm Michael Groff. Yes, beware the Ides of March. And while our weather may not necessarily be playing out like a Shakespearean tragedy, we could see some active weather around here today, maybe into tomorrow. Showers, a few thunderstorms, some snow up in the high country, and breezy conditions along with temperatures well below average. Now, this unsettled weather could linger into tomorrow for us in the south central deserts and maybe all the way into early next week for northern and eastern Arizona. But eventually, since it is March, we will see temperatures warming up and perhaps getting above average levels by the middle and latter part of next week. Now, way out there toward the end of the forecast period, things may turn a little bit more interesting as well. So we'll talk about all of it in just a moment. But first, it is Friday, and that means it's Photo Friday here. That's where we take a look at some of the photos and or videos that you guys have submitted. First up, last Saturday, the time, Ray High School, the place. It is high school sports, softball/baseball time. And yeah, last Saturday, a little bit warm. Temps up in the low 80s, but still gorgeous. You can see some clouds out there. Nice weather. Then these are sent in by Kevin. I don't know where these were taken, but you can see somewhat ominous skies there. A few thunderstorms trying to build up. Looks good. And then we've got these from Greg in the Seven Springs area. Look at that. Again, we've had some nice photographic opportunities here the last several days with a few showers and thunderstorms, some active weather here and there, and just spectacular stuff. So thank you guys for submitting all of that. Really do appreciate it. And that's it. We're pretty light on content for this week. If you have photos and or videos that you'd like to submit here to Photo Friday, you can send them to my email address, groffshow@gmail.com. That is GROFFshow@gmail.com for Photo Friday. All right, getting into it here, the almanac from yesterday, 73 degrees the afternoon high, 54 the morning low, 78 and 54 the averages for this time of year. We did, very late last evening, officially pick up 1/100th of an inch of rain at Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport. A few of you had a bit more than that. Some of you saw nothing at all. And that's probably going to be how it is today as well, maybe somewhat heavier rain around. As we take a look outside right now here at 7:40 a.m., we've got some clouds out there right now, and we're sitting at 55 degrees at Sky Harbor, dew point 43, humidity 62%, wind from the south-southeast at 10 miles per hour. The barometer 29.74 inches and rising. And yeah, we do have a few showers you can see off to the north in our view there from downtown Phoenix. The upper air weather pattern shows this pesky upper low that's now dug into the southwest, and it's just sitting there over northern Baja. It is really retrograded pretty far to the south and west, and as a result, it's starting to pull in some moisture from the south. And we have this cold air aloft, and we have diffluent flow aloft, so we have all the ingredients in place for at least some scattered to numerous showers and isolated thunderstorms to be in place across the area today. And this low is going to be very slow to move out of here, so we could see a chance, at least a slight chance, of showers lingering in here till tomorrow, and more active weather again for the higher terrain of northern and eastern Arizona, and certainly across parts of New Mexico and West Texas as well. And to that point, we do have a severe thunderstorm watch for parts of southwest and southern Texas around the San Antonio area. We have the potential of a few severe storms today and just to the northwest of there, actually. And for us here in Arizona, winter storm warnings, winter weather advisories up north. Some wind could be gusting around as well. For Flagstaff, maybe 4 inches, 5 inches of snow possible. Other than that, scattered rain showers below about 5,000 feet. Up north, we've got some red flag warnings, very high fire danger over parts of the Dakotas and Minnesota, as it's been a pretty dry winter, and with windy conditions, despite the fact that temperatures are still kind of chilly up there in the 20s and 30s, we do still have the potential of some fires, wildfires to be sparked off there. All right, the convective outlook for today, again, that enhanced risk around San Antonio, that level 3 out of 5. The standard slight risk for much of southern and southeast Texas and over into portions of southern central Alabama. For us, we're in the green. We don't anticipate organized severe weather, but there could be some thunder today And I guess the strongest storms, it's not impossible to see a few of those get up toward sub-severe criteria with wind gusts to 40, 45 miles per hour, some small hail. I mean, could there be a severe thunderstorm in this setup? I guess so. We saw that last week with a similar upper low. So, but we don't expect any organized or widespread severe weather. But thunder is possible, so do be aware of that, especially as we go into the afternoon hours today. Precipitation outlook, this is valid through Friday morning of next week. Rain amounts in Phoenix, 1/4 to 1/3 of an inch. More than that up north, of course. Along the rim, that's where the heaviest precipitation could occur. And it's going to be over the next several days for northern and eastern Arizona, again, with this low lingering around. For us, the rain chances are today and tomorrow. We'll talk about what's going on with this weather pattern in more detail. To do that, here we go. Let's take a look at the models. This is the GFS. It's the 06Z run. This is valid 5 o'clock this afternoon. All right, you've got the kind of the standard blocking pattern in place. The old Rex block, you got ridging over the Pacific Northwest. You got this low stuck here over the Southwest. And so it's just, there's no place for it to go. So what it means down at the surface for the rest of the day today, partly to mostly cloudy sky, scattered to numerous showers, isolated thunderstorms possible. And of course, they'll be most numerous over the mountains, but yes, we will see some showers and storms here over the deserts today. I would suspect that they'll develop as we go through the day, more toward the midday and afternoon hours, but they could occur just about any time. High temperatures this afternoon on the coolish side. We may only manage to make it into the low to mid 60s. Certainly that is well below the average. The normal high for today, 78 degrees, so we'll be substantially below that. Tonight, partly to mostly cloudy sky continues with a chance of showers, isolated thunderstorms to continue across the southern deserts. Overnight lows mainly in the 40s to about 50. And then tomorrow, the upper low just lingering right around. Now, the best dynamic support may start to shift a little north and east of us, but we'll still have at least a small chance of seeing a shower or thunderstorm through the day tomorrow, with high temperatures topping out still only in the mid, maybe upper 60s. So we'll continue with below average temps. Now, as we go to Sunday, it's a little bit of a tricky forecast here. We do still expect at least a few showers across northern and eastern Arizona. But here in the southern deserts, with the low kind of pivoting slightly to the east and putting us kind of on the negative vorticity or the downslope side, I don't think we have any real chance of seeing measurable rain in Phoenix. Could it happen? I guess, but the chance is certainly well under 10%. So we're going to call the day mostly sunny. High temperatures should warm up a bit as the upper heights rise ever so slightly, and we'll be back into at least the low, maybe mid-70s. Here's Monday. Mid-70s likely with mostly sunny sky. Again, a few clouds, and yes, a few showers continue over northern and eastern Arizona, but the best chance for rain will be across parts of New Mexico and West Texas. And really, it's the same thing as we go further into next week. Tuesday and Wednesday, the low is still kind of here. It's going to eventually move out by about Thursday, and we'll see high pressure starting to build in behind it. So temperatures are going to warm up. By Tuesday and Wednesday, we'll see highs at least getting toward 80 degrees, maybe the low 80s, low to mid 80s possible by Thursday. All right. Here's a week from today. This is Friday, the 22nd. High pressure in control here across the southwest. That means warm and dry conditions. Highs probably low to mid 80s for us. But there is troughing off the Pacific Northwest, and we're going to watch that very carefully because the GFS shows that really digging in across the west next weekend. Look at this. This is Sunday, the 24th. Big trough out here in the west. Very cold upper trough for this time of year. And if that does happen as advertised, of course, that would lead to much cooler conditions, breezy to windy at times around here, and, yeah, chances of showers, rain, and, of course, mountain snow. But what do I always tell you at this point? Yeah, that's 10 days out. A lot is likely to change between now and then. All right, here we go. Rainfall for Phoenix off the GFS ensemble out to the 29th of March. And interesting, the ensemble means still about a half an inch here. European ensemble actually even more bullish than that. So we could see at least a couple of opportunities for precipitation over the next 2 weeks. Obviously today, maybe tomorrow, and then out there toward 10 days or so. Then temperatures off the national blend of models, obviously well below average today, tomorrow, even Sunday. As we go into next week, though, by the latter part of next week, we're well up in the 80s once again with overnight lows, 50s to maybe around 60 degrees. And then there is that chance of cooler weather way out there toward and beyond 10 days. And that is going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video due back here on Monday morning, but updates before that if necessary. Should we require one for tomorrow due to the potential of some inclement weather, then we'll of course do that. If you enjoy these videos, and of course you do, then be sure to subscribe, like, share, click that notification bell, leave those comments, questions, and suggestions. If you really like what we do here, you want to support us monetarily, click that thanks icon below the video here on YouTube. Make those monetary contributions, $2, $5, $500,000. All of it helps in the furtherance of this channel, and it is greatly appreciated. Okay. The executive producer of the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion is my one and only, the sweetest of all time, the Asian sensation, and proprietor of sweetchildaz.com.org and the Facebook page of the same name, Sweet Child Arizona, talking about my Michelle. Check her out. Check out all of her relevant links down there in the description. And of course, our streaming station called KMGX. We play a ton of music and have a lot of fun with that. So I do encourage you to give that a listen as well. All right. Thanks again so much for watching. Really do appreciate it. Please be safe. Enjoy the rain out there where you can find it. And have yourselves a great Friday and a wonderful weekend.